For Dundalk, the dream very much alive. Well, the man who brought a great deal of glory to Oriel Park, formerly their manager, Jim McLaughlin, is here this night to enjoy it all again.
This is the most important night of the year at the start of a season. European involvement. The memories just flood back. You know, your Celtics, Spurs, Liverpools, you know, plus all the others. Our first one, PSV Eindhoven in '76 against the great Dutch team, Van de Kerkhoffs. I can still see them flying up the wing. But marvellous memories, and it's great to be here tonight.
You went through with your team, a number of seasons, the late 70s, early 80s, without actually losing a European game here.
We played the first 7 years in Europe without losing a home tie, and that was some record. Then we got a wee bit big-headed and we thought we could beat Liverpool here. Unfortunately, that was the first, well, unfortunately, it was the first team that beat us here, but it was a great record and one that I think will stand well, because tradition's a great thing in sport, and I think tonight we hope and pray that the gods are on our side.
Well, if you were still the boss, and I know you won't be trying to take Turlough O'Connor's thunder, but if you were, what would you be saying to them tonight?
Do what you did against Glasgow Celtic and Liverpool and give nothing away, and you're through to the next round of the European Cup.
And this is the 11 who'll go into battle for Dundalk on what's sure to be a memorable night here at Oriel Park. The bad news, Tom McNulty, their influential Scottish midfielder, who scored the goal that won them the league that put them into this tie, is missing. An ankle injury picked up at Athlone on Sunday means his place goes to Paul Brady. And still missing is Mick Kavanagh, though the good news is he is fit enough to take one of the substitute shirts. Continuing in his stead, Brian Irwin, the 2-goal hero at Athlone on Sunday. Kispest Honved, one of the greatest teams in Hungarian history as far as European competition is concerned. They put out the same 11 that was held to a 1-1 draw a fortnight ago. 4 of those are internationals who played against Ireland in Győr 3 weeks ago. Berti, Kovac, Chehi, and the little striker Vince. Honved in the red shirts, kick-off playing from left to right and knowing that they must score here to have any chance of staying alive in this tie. And they're setting about their business in meaningful fashion and have won an early free kick from the Luxembourg referee. Shehi, a miscue by Klokai. And Dundalk trying to move swiftly from defence into attack. And that's out of Marochan for a throw. Shelley. Lawless. Now Ronnie Murphy. It's all rather tight and intricate for Kispest Honved. A mistake by Lawless. Now Negre with a shot that's gone way, way past the keeper and captain's goalposts. It's Everston climbing highest. Now Vince. Hungarian internationals in the team, decisively beaten, and Dundalk's Hanrahan has won the free kick. Dave Mackey with the free kick, hung in the breeze for Everston. It's taken off the toe there of Brady. Negro, and that's out off James Call. Throw to Honved. Kovac. Everston just losing out to Shabi. Marochan. And that should be safe with O'Neill. Brady, well played. Mackey offering support. It's for Hanrahan. Two in the middle for him if he can find them. Still it's Hanrahan. Headed out by Bershi. And Honved with the potential to break. Good tackle by Shelley. And it had to be, and well tidied up. That was a good break by Honved, and it had to be an incisive tackle by Mick Shelley inside the opposition half, mark you, but he made sure of it, made it count, and the danger of a quick counter-attack was averted. That was Gino Lawless releasing Terry Everston. And Everston's found some room, some lovely play. Everston's cross, and they've won a corner of it. Some tantalising stuff from the veteran Terry Everston up the left. He rode two challenges and then whipped in the cross that Clockay was happy to dispatch. And it's a corner to Dundalk. Ricky McAvoy, the goal scorer in Budapest a fortnight ago. Now Shelley made it difficult for McAvoy. And a quick break on here, but he's the only man up. Vince. Dave Mackey across and covering. Vince there. Mackey seeing him all the way, and that's a goal kick. Now, just as his teammate and fellow full-back Mick Shelley did moments ago, so Dave Mackey played the defender's part to perfection. The international Istvan Vince bursting through. Mackey took the responsibility and shepherded him away from the danger zone. That's classic full-back play. Hanrahan trying to return the compliment to McAvoy. All he found was Chipregi. The breeze making it difficult for both teams here, that must be said. Free kick against Chehi. Pichont. Marojan. And good run here by Vince. Marojan. And they wish they'd done better with that. Dundalk for once making life difficult for themselves. Kovac. Pichont. Firm challenge by Gino Lawless. Throw from Shabi. Pichont. The dog of the chance of a break on here. Hanrahan. Way to the right goes Brady. And that's for him. He's pulled his marker. Bershi out of the middle. But now the Hungarians have regrouped. And the danger snuffed out. Vince. Pichont. They've won it back. Gino Lawless it was. Hanrahan. Now Everston, who's having a great game for Dundalk. Rolled for Lawless. This thing just taken out of it. Lawless won it back again. Certainly Kispest Honved showing signs of a team living on the edge of its nerves. Pichont opening for the shot. O'Neill happy to see it rattle wide. Counter-attack. He shaped himself up for the shot, Pichont, but he never got hold of it correctly. And finally, the free kick is won by Brian Irwin. They've obviously heard about him. 2 goals against Athlone to win the match on Sunday. And now we have a free kick that's been won by the young lad. Pressed into service in the Dundalk attack in the absence of Michael Kavanagh. McAvoy and Lawless together. Out of picture, Mackey and Everston. Shelley. Everston in the wall. It's rolled for Shelley. Deflection taking the sting out of it. And that found Bertzi very well. Challenge, Peter Hanrahan. And intelligent use of the ball. Marvellous piece of play by him. There's that outstanding piece of play by Hanrahan, winning the ball back, and then he moved on to distribute it most intelligently as well. Fine stuff. Sizable crowd as you'd expect on a European occasion in Oriel Park. Meanwhile, Kispest Honved have won a free kick, and Dundalk have a man injured. And there's the free kick. And back was Lawless to head it away. They're giving him time to settle here. Oh, deflection has given them the away goal. Silence in Oriel Park. Delight for Honved. And for Bertzi, whose shot it was. They gave him too long to settle here, and he was able to lay it back to Bertzi. That was the shot, deflected off the luckless Ronnie Murphy. Shelley for Irwin. And a free kick again. Balac, Bertzi fired in the shot that produced the opportunity. What an opportune moment it would be for Dundalk to strike right back. Shelley's free kick. Keeper flapped somewhat. Murphy cleared off the line by Negru. And eventually away by Kovac. And Ronnie Murphy attempting to make immediate amends. With the opportunity here, didn't quite get it correctly, and Kovac was able to knock it away. Well, that encouraged the Dundalk faithful in Oriel Park. And the team in the pitch in need of a little encouragement now. Always the danger that that might happen. And in went the goal that has put them behind in the tie. And of course, cancelled out the advantage of Ricky McAvoy's strike in Budapest. Aki. Well played by Irwin. And this time it's Dundalk who give away the free kick. And Irwin being spoken to. And he's had a rough treatment already in this match, the young lad. And the Luxembourg referee wants to have a word or two with him before he has words with him. Tangling with Kokai, and really went in rather too firmly there. And here's the free kick. Everston, Lawless, Irwin, shirt pulled and Stubby got it on, and that's going to be a card. It's Jeff Ragey who's booked. Foul on Irwin. He has been most closely marked, young Brian Irwin. His reputation has preceded him to Hungary, that's for sure. Free kick taken by Shelley. And a handball against Irwin. Free kick. There's the throw in behind the Dundalk defence. Vince, that's two. And the Hungarian international, Kispest Honved, one of the four who played against Ireland 3 weeks ago in Győr, makes it 2-0 to Honved in the 30th minute of the game. No chance for the Dundalk captain. They were exposed by the throw in behind the defence. Quick thinking by the Romanian Negru to turn James Call, whip in the cross, and Vince with a delicate header. O'Neill did well, he very nearly got to it. If they come back from this, it really will be the greatest achievement by a League of Ireland club. Vince, it's away for a goal kick. And Vince with the snapshot from the knockback, but was well off target. McAvoy. And that has gone kindly for Terry Everston. There's Irwin in the middle. And he's been fouled by Marojan. Another set piece for Dundalk to work upon. Shelley curling it in goes Call, and that was just an inch away from Terry Everston. Well rehearsed and very nearly well worked. Mick Shelley, watch for the blonde head of Call coming in there, just couldn't get onto it, and Everston denied by a whisker. Taken by Mackie. Hanrahan. Hanrahan again, Brady. McAvoy. Laid back to Lawless, and in comes Hanrahan around the back. Oh, it might fall for McAvoy. Everston's offside. Terry Everston was offside. But that was better from Dundalk. All ending with an offside call. Back by McAvoy. Nicely returned by Irwin. Support coming now from Shelley. Everston. Again, working his way through an intricate passage. And winning the free kick. They were prepared to let him pass no further. Of course, there's calculation in this, but it means that Honved can get their men back. The Dundalk's impetus is gone. But they still have Peter Hanrahan. One back here by Brady. Delivered early. Here's Call. Call deflected away from the corner. Well, big James Call joining the attack with regularity now, because it's all or nothing for Dundalk. And he looked the part as a centre forward here and had the shot on target. To the final minute of the first half. Honved 2-0 to the good. Vince. And a throw to Dundalk. Well, that sailed down on the wind into the Dundalk penalty area and brought the clock to 45 minutes, so we're now playing stoppage time, of which there shouldn't be too much in this first half. Lawless. And out for a throw to Honved. Negro. Honved can now afford to take control of this game at their will. It's Dundalk who have to do the chasing. And chase they're going to have to do if they want the ball back. Well, there's the half-time whistle. And a night that began with Dundalk seeking a scoreless draw or better now has them in need of 3 goals to progress. For Honved have scored 2 precious away goals. The first deflected off the unfortunate Ronnie Murphy, and within 4 minutes they were 2 up. Vince, the international striker, deftly flicking home the header to make the half-time scoreline at Oriel Park. Dundalk 0, Kispest Honved 2. Dundalk need 3 in the second half. The crowd at half-time at Oriel still talking about the moment that the seams started to come apart as far as Dundalk were concerned. Ricky McAvoy had given away the free kick, and this was a bit of a mess, to put it mildly, in the Dundalk defence. Okay, up and away there from Gino Lawless, but went straight to the Hungarian Plokai. They didn't really clear this properly, and there was the moment when they gave him too much time. The shot came in and deflected off the knee of Ronnie Murphy. This is the second half underway then, with Dundalk with the breeze at their backs, playing left to right. And plenty of encouragement from the crowd. Plokai. Mackie. And a misjudgment by Murphy. Tidied up by Shelley. Chabi. Negro. Shehi. And Shehi just slipping over Dave Mackey. Now it's Lawless as the rain begins to fall on Oriel Park.
Come on, Brain, get out! Come on, Brain, get stuck!
Vitze, scorer of the second goal. Call.
Come on, Brain, keep walking!
Brady. And that's Dundalk's throw. McAvoy. McAvoy. Dundalk's throw again. Hanahan, dispossessed by Plokai. Plokai again. In comes Mackey. And now Negro. In went Murphy. Shelley. McAvoy losing out to Kovac. And now Shelley. Chabi. And the referee unhappy with the ball. And in fact, the ball has burst. Well, it's not often you see that. That's precisely what's happened, so we'll have to have a new one. Ronnie Murphy. Kovac. Hanahan couldn't be with it. It's McAvoy. Rebounded from Kovac. No threat to O'Neill. McAvoy, Mackey and Chase. And they won the throw, Dundalk. Thrown in towards Irwin. Still they haven't managed to get it away. Now they might, but here comes Dave Mackey. Run back by McAvoy. Played up towards Everston. Wouldn't run from, and eventually they get it clear. Lawless, Shelley. Dispossessed by Vince. Kovac. Okay. Pichont. Vince. And over the top it goes for a goal kick. It's Jabor Almay taking advantage of the strong run by Vince. Sending the header over the bar. Not really marked closely at all. So for once it's the Honved goal mouth that's congested. And McAvoy takes the corner. Up goes Call. Another one. Another corner. Is this better from Dundalk? Once more, McAvoy to take it. And pushing by the centre halves, and now the tempers become frayed. And the free kick has been awarded, and they'll have to sort out that little argument. And a yellow card shown to Ronnie Murphy. Well, his was the intrusive knee that led to the problem at the outset for Dundalk. This was the corner from McAvoy, and it's turning into a miserable night for Ronnie Murphy. Up he went, and he'd been pushing off the ball there. Berti. And this free kick, Buckeye. Oh, another mistake by Dundalk, and O'Neill saves them. The Romanian Negro scorer in the first leg made a gift of it by the Dundalk defence, and O'Neill did so well to save them. Foul as the edges begin to fray. This is Chabi, the yellow card. McAvoy with a free kick on by Call. Oh, what a good save! Well, he hasn't much to do, Istvan Guyash, but McAvoy's free kick beautifully floated in, glancing at it by Call, and look at this, just pawed away from the onrushing Everston. And applause for Brian Irwin, who had a difficult enough task after his reputation preceded him following 2 goals at Athlone on Sunday, and back after injury, a great favourite of the Oriel Park crowd, Mick Kavanagh. Everston. They seem to be impeded, but he managed to get away. Here's Hanrahan and Kavanagh. Oh, the wrong side of the upright. Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of 2 minutes, and already he has electrified Oriel Park. Terry Everston did so well here, despite being hauled back by the two Hungarians. Hanrahan unable to quite get there, but look at this, Kavanagh on a sixpence and up the wrong side of the upright. Free kick by Paul Brady. McAvoy. That was Hanrahan. Murphy. Kavanagh. Everston. Mackie. Brady. And Shen. Everston. McAvoy. Better football from Dundalk. Mackie. In goes Everston. Just couldn't make the contact. Goal kick. Measured build-up by Dundalk. Good play, good football. And in the end, put up for Terry Everston by Dave Mackie, who's expert at that. And it just glided past him. Pichot. Jeff Regi. And that call again. Oh, that's fallen nicely for Hanrahan. He's in on the keeper here. And just didn't have the pace to get away from Chabi. Fatigue on the Hungarians' part there. Misunderstanding. Hanrahan was in, but Chabi was closing on him, and when he tried to round the keeper, there was the defender to tidy it up. And McKavanagh with the corner. And it wouldn't come down with them. Call. Won't go home. And eventually, a free kick. It just wouldn't go in for them. Corner came in, and what happened here? It was impossible to see from the normal angle. We'll call it a chance. Keeper blocked it. Keeper's legs got in the way again. They couldn't quite dig it out, and eventually off the line. Well, that was quite remarkable. The game is now in added time. Ricky McAvoy. Hanrahan. Wallace. Mackie. Kovac. Almai. Pichot. Kovac. And a 1-2 played with Almai. And a chance for number 3, and just wide of the post, thanks to the deflection off James Call. That was Vince. Lovely 1-2 played between Kovac and Halmai. Pulled back in towards Vince. And just a deflection off Call. And possibly the last action of the match coming up. Corner kick to Dundalk. Corner kick to Honved, rather. In the Dundalk area. An attempt by Chehi to head on goal. Unsuccessful. And the referee blows the whistle. That's the end of it all. Dundalk's brave bid is over. Despite beginning with the advantage of the away goal in the back. 2 goals in 4 minutes in the first half. Finished the match as far as the League of Ireland champions are concerned. The star player of the night, without question, 34-year-old Terry Evanston, who ran himself to a standstill with an outstanding performance. Some lovely touches, some most intelligent play. But Vince here, Eastman Vince in the red shirt of Honved was the man who got the all-important second goal after a deflection off Murphy had put Honved in front. Disappointment in Oriel Park, but Honved showed their true colours in the end and were worthy winners. 2-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate.
Well, these are the two protagonists for Dundalk that we've chosen to meet after this game. The manager, obviously, Turlough O'Connor, and Terry Evanston, who for us certainly was man of the match. Turlough, first of all, I suppose when you lose a match you can't be satisfied, but on the other hand there were some good things in it for Dundalk.
Yes, George, I must say that all you can look for after a match like that is what way the lads performed, and I was very, very proud of the lads tonight. They played exceptionally well. We didn't get any luck tonight, George, but then we got a little bit of luck over in Hungary, so we're not complaining.
I suppose really when that goal came, the first of them, the deflection, to be followed so swiftly within 4 minutes by the second, it was really everything gone wrong at once.
Yes, and that really killed us as a tie, but the lads never gave up. They kept plugging away. We gave them some scary moments, hit the upright in the second half, across the face of the goal. We certainly unsettled them, and I was very pleased. It would have been easy for players to have put their head down. They didn't, and we played some terrific football. Very pleased with a lot of performances tonight. Ricky McAvoy, Peter Hanrahan, Terry was outstanding here, and the lads at the back were terrific. I've no complaints whatsoever. A very, very good team performance. No luck, but well, that's the way football is, George.
Well, Terry, it looked good from our side the way it went for you, but how was it out there?
It was great to play, and I think we were totally committed. It was their version of the commitments tonight. We didn't quite work out the right way, you know. From Alan right through to Brian Earwin, I think it was a totally committed performance, and I think we're a little bit disappointed that we didn't get something out of it.
You might have had a goal, and that was fashioned by you and very nearly finished off by Michael Campbell.
Yeah.
We can have a look at it.
Yeah, I thought it was at the local park here, you know, when who was it, Mick Shelley, I think, threw the ball down, and a little bit of a shimmy here. That's the way to do it.
Oh yeah, two of them.
I like that, yeah.
George, best good mistake.
We were very unfortunate here. I think Mickey hit it well, and just grazed the upright, I think.
It did hit it, yeah.
It can be cruel at times, football.
Yeah. But that must reassure you. At the age of 34,
well,
legs can
don't mention age, please. You know, it's a sore point. No, I really enjoyed it tonight, and it's great to be involved, you know, at this level.
Well, so that's the end of that, as far as Europe's concerned this year, but a night for considerable pride nonetheless.
Oh yeah, I think we can go away, you know, very satisfied with our performance.